This is the HSL with Game 3 between the blue Protoss Vapor and the pink Terran Akane. Last game we saw Janny go for this one for the 1-1-1, whereas Mark went for that 4-gate. I do think Mark made a few mistakes. Building the pylons in vision of Janny was a pretty big mistake. I mean, she knew immediately that it was a 4-gate. The 2 bunkers went flying up, and it just became a much harder situation to break the front for Mark. So I don't think he should have built the pylons in range of her sight, especially because she could shoot them from the high ground from a safe position. That's basically the worst thing that could have happened to him. And then unfortunately he couldn't break through the front and siege mode finished. It was actually kind of a build order-ish loss, I want to say, but the 1-1-1 is going to pretty much break most 4-gates, especially with this handicap. Maybe without the handicap it would be a lot closer. I think Mark could have done a lot of damage before the siege mode finished from the siege tank, but the whole fact that even a siege tank is up, a siege tank has 7 range whereas a stalker only has 6, so the siege tank would be completely fine. And actually a siege tank does more DPS than a siege tank in tank mode does more DPS than a siege tank in siege mode. The only difference is the siege tank in siege mode does splash. So it doesn't, just because it doesn't have siege mode doesn't mean the stalkers would have died any less quickly. He needed to hit before the first siege tank came out, and unfortunately, had he maybe hit his pylons so she wouldn't react to the 4-gate, so the bunkers didn't go up, and then just focused one of these, the far depot. You want to focus the depot. Remember, the SCVs are going to be coming from the mineral line, so you want to focus the depot that they're going to have the hardest time repairing. In this case, it would be this depot. In the last case, it would have been the depot to the right. But if you focus that depot and then you get, you can just break in. If he breaks that wall and the tank isn't out, he's in an extraordinarily good position. So let's see what's going on this game. We see 1 gas again. Is this the 1-1-1 again? She blocks her ramp. She don't want him seeing anything. But again, remember, if you scout this barracks having a reactor on it, that's a pretty good tell. And oh, it's a tech lab this time. And look, he's gonna scout that. Did he see it? Now he sees it. He sees that tech lab, and he's just like, what is this time? I mean, I guess this could be a Marauder expand this time, or a Reaper expand, something like that. A Reaper expand might be actually pretty deadly, just because of the handicap difference. Reapers would kill probes in 2 hits instead of 3. That'd be a pretty big deal. But because Mark is chrono boosting out a stalker, I guess Reapers aren't going to do too much. And oh, the queso hidden SCV. Oh my god. But Janny does get another scout in, and she gets to see this strange 2-gate core opening. It's almost like a PvP build here, the 3 stalker build. I'm not too sure. Maybe he wants to put on more early pressure with his stalkers against Marines. But because of this tech lab, look at this Marauder expand. Like, there's already a Marauder with concussive shells. I don't really know what he's gonna do here. So normally with a build like this, you're gonna see a command center come down pretty soon for Janny. And I see her money building up, and she just made me look dumb. Oh god, and the second refinery makes me look even more dumb. Alright, so we're not going to ignore that. But here comes Mark. Mark is actually going to build a Nexus. So Mark is going to be the first one to expand off of a 2-gate expand, no gas. So it's a bit safer than his usual 1-gate expand with 1 gas. But yeah, so he's going the 2-gate with 1 gas. And Janny might actually be looking to hit some sort of a timing here. Actually, I'm not too sure, because if it was a timing, I would expect this to be combat shield. You see the difference in research time, 110 seconds versus 170 seconds. It's a full minute difference. So combat shield would finish earlier. If you want to put on pressure early and stim isn't going to be done, you might as well get combat shield just so that your Marines will have that much more health. I mean, taking an extra shot is nothing to scoff at. It's a big difference for your entire army. Let's actually look to see where this research will be, if it will be at 110 when this push gets here. So, because I think combat shield would have been the correct research here instead of stim, since this is clearly going to hit before stim finishes. Let's find out. So Mark sees this coming. He's probably he's chrono boosting these out like mad. probably wishes he got a mortal right now, and he cancels his nexus. He realizes, oh god, he can't hold it, so he cancels his nexus, and he's not. Oh, he doesn't have gas for an immortal. Who he has? Oh no, he has 3 guys in gas. No, yeah. Oh, he had a building worker being gas. Oh, so here's the push. Let's see the time. 1:17. So you see, combat shield would actually be up. She would actually have combat shield at this point. So I do believe the next time she does a push like this, she should try and get combat shield first. Unless, especially if she's gonna try and just break him. Though I guess she could just wait for stim. I kind of don't like it. She's giving his warp gates too many cycles, and he could even get an immortal if he just warped in like zealots. Like I think what Mark should do is warp in zealots and get this immortal. Yeah, he's getting the immortal now. And I think if this immortal comes out, this push is over. So you see the stim timing actually missed its timing. I think the combat shield would have been better if she wanted to poke up this round, but because of sentries, I wish she goes home. I really don't like her staying here when this immortal comes out. He could probably just walk down this round. He could even warp in zealots at this pylon, which she hasn't killed, and kind of do a flank, like sending the zealots in here so the M&M focus is here, and then just running down the round. And look, she's checking with the one marine, very prudent again. But yeah, here comes the immortal, and here comes the break. And oh, she stims and she's gonna fight. I don't really like this decision. She snipes the immortal, which is really good. She kills a sentry. She wants to kill as many sentries as she can. Yeah, look, she's focusing on another one, and she's actually focusing. But Mark actually saves the sentry. So not the greatest of trades, but she did get the gas heavy units, 1 immortal and 2 sentries. But Mark now has quite a big population lead, as Jenny actually expanded behind it. I really, really, really wish she had pulled her army back to here now. Once she builds this command center, she knows she's ahead. You don't want to leave your army here and throw your lead away. And Mark is now going with basically a 5-gate robo all in. I bet you Mark hasn't really been in this situation very often, but he's taking his time. He's kind of dilly-dallying. He needs to get going. You need to get on your horse, Mark. She now has 4 barracks all ready for production. This factory is actually adding on a reactor for the barracks eventually. She has 2 bunkers going. You gotta get on your horse, Mark. No, I don't like waiting for this proxy pylon. I understand the logic behind it, but this army is huge. You have to know you just killed a huge investment, and if she expanded, you should at least poke up to see if she expanded, because if she expanded, you're falling more and more behind, and you're just giving her more and more time. Oh god, the starport's gonna get the reactor. The bunkers are up. If these medevacs come out, I don't believe Mark can win this game. Oh, he's missing his timing. The bunkers are getting filled. Oh, the stalker sees. No, Mark. And here comes the break. He had about a 30 pop difference, and now it's only about 10, and the bunkers are getting repaired. He doesn't have the energy, this force field, the repairing SCVs away. No, the stim. Oh god, Mark. Once Mark had missed his timing to break up the front, I really wish he killed these rocks. If he killed these rocks and went around, he could have done a ton of damage avoiding these bunkers, and now the medevacs are out, and now I believe this is it. This is gonna be game right here. There's gonna be one more big push from Mark. Here it comes. This is the last warp-in of any significance. Any warp-in after this point is going to lead to a loss. He has to go right now. He needs to go. This is it. If 2 more medevacs come out, this game's over. And oh my god, here it comes. The pops are now even. Oh my god, the army supply 43 to 37. Oh, you can see it dropping. Oh no, you can see it dropping. Mark! Oh, he's pushed back. The SCVs are coming. Oh no. Oh god. And Johnny may have slightly overextended. Mark needs to keep these battles small, but medevacs they do so well in small engagements. Oh no, his army. And oh, look at the pops. They flipped around, and Johnny's ahead in tech. She has an expansion. She's ahead in everything, and Mark, GG's. Oh my god, what a game 3. Just slightly missing his timing, waiting at this watchtower, waiting for that proxy pylon. He could have just gone. Oh, alright. That was a very good game though. And Janny takes the series 2-1.